We're going to have a listen to Trudeau back 2020 bragging about how interest rates are low to Glenn, which seems like a bit of a not a smart guy, but at the end of the day, he was a smart guy for asking that question. And Trudeau brags that, it's zero interest rates, Glenn, well, this is a time to spend, spend, spend. And now we have Trudeau currently talking about how much debt has been caused by his spending and how serious and concerned he is, which is very ironic. And there's that saying that good times and bad leaders make horrible times or something like that. But when it was good times, he's blowing money like crazy, and now we're all paying for it. So let's have a listen.
The Bank of Canada raised its base lending rate to 5% today. That's the highest in over 2 decades. How concerned are you that Canadians are going to start defaulting on mortgages and other debts?
Look, this is not the news that any Canadian wanted to receive this morning.
No. It's still a lot of have to carry that debt. The servicing costs on that are going to be have to carry that debt. The servicing costs on that are going to be very high.
Sorry?
The servicing costs on the debt that you're going to have to carry that you're adding to now, right?
Interest rates are at historic lows, Glenn.
Okay, but it's still a lot of money.
No.
It's still a lot of money.
No.
And you don't know where. Okay, but how are you going to pay for that? How are you going to pay for those costs in future years? Are you going to increase taxes, or are you going to cut programs?
Okay. Right now, we're in an absolutely unprecedented situation where our economy had to completely shut down. And the government chose to and needed to be there for people while they lost their paychecks, while they could not be comfortable in how they were going to be able to support their families, pay their rent, pay for their groceries. We put forward measures to support Canadians right across the country so that we could stay healthy and so that we could have an economy to come back to as soon as the opportunity arose. We have been absolutely transparent every step of the way about these investments we're making for Canadians, about how we are supporting millions of Canadians, millions of people, thousands upon thousands of small businesses across this country get through this unprecedented time. Canada went into this crisis with a far better fiscal position than just about any other G7 country, and we are coming through it extremely well as well. The investments we're making that will allow Canada to bounce back strongly from this are the kinds of things that we needed to do during this pandemic. And as we move forward, because of historically low interest rates, the debt servicing costs will be low. But we will need to look very carefully at how we remain fiscally responsible as we move forward. But the best thing to focus on is ensuring that Canadians can come back from this strongly, that they can get back to work, that they can reopen their stores and their businesses, that they have confidence once again in our economy and our future. And those are the things that we needed to do in the short term in order for us to have a long term for our Canadian economy. This is also a challenge that I've had conversations with fellow leaders from here in Europe and around the world on. The cost of living is a real challenge